Hi Libra, this is your April forecast reading for Libra Sun, Moon and Rising. Libra, I'm tapping into your energy and I'm feeling observation, like you're seeing what's going on around you. I'm getting also a sense that you're dealing with somebody who is not as vocal as you'd like them to be. I feel like you're not really sure on where you stand with this person. I'm getting hot and cold. The sense of 1 second you know where you're at and everything feels beautiful and you're in alignment, and the next second you're out in the cold again. This is a hard place for you to be in, Libra. Balance is really important to you, and this month we're on our double Libra and full moon. You know, you're in a place of wanting to remove what no longer serves you. You're wondering if fighting for this person, and I don't use fighting in the literal sense, although I'm getting a sense that there's a lot of disruption going on for you anyway with the person you're dealing with. They're causing you such distress that it's stopping you from moving forward. You're longing for those brighter, happier days. Everything feels so clouded now. Your judgment is clouded. You don't even know if the decisions you're making are the right decisions because you've been in this position for so long now, or long enough, that you've sort of lost your spark. You're starting to pull back and hold yourself and hold your feelings close to your chest. You almost feel like speaking up is not benefiting the situation, and the words you use are being used against you. You're finding that the person you're dealing with is worried more about material things in life than they are about fixing things or making things better. I'm also getting the sense of looking in a mirror, which is telling me this person might be a little vain or self-absorbed. And all you want is for the fighting to end. You don't like confrontation. You don't want to have to deal with their negativity. You just want to enjoy life. And getting up in the morning, you're almost feeling exhausted before the day starts. It's time to make a decision, Libra. It's time to decide what you want from your life. Will this situation serve you? And what do you want to do moving forward? You're done battling. And you know better. You know better. I feel like maybe you've even faced this situation in the past before and you knew better, but you're back in it. And sometimes we have to repeat things before we learn our lessons. Sometimes we signed contracts before we came in to learn a lesson, and our soul knows this, and it doesn't stop until we do. These are opportunities for growth, but when they're done, they're done. You want the feeling of emotional stability. Like, while having a nice house is important to you and having your bills paid is important to you, but you're feeling a real lacking in your soul. You feel like you're not getting connection there. You feel like that part of you is bankrupt. You feel like that part of you is bankrupt, and you're longing for that new, exciting feeling of connection. And you're at a standstill now. You don't really know if you want to step out of this or you want to keep working towards it. Should you fix it? It is weighing you down. You've got the strength to move past this. You've got the strength to, and you know this. You know you've got the strength. You may be tired. You may be defeated, but you know you have what it takes to move past it. It's a conscious decision. It's a decision of the mind. Your heart is there, but your mind is telling you otherwise. you need to ground, and this is how you're going to get to the solution for this problem, or how you're going to step forward is you need to take time out, go outside, get your feet onto that ground. I know it may be cold where you're at, but take a second. And if you need to ground in the shower, but come back into yourself, align with yourself. So any decision you're making moving forward is something you can trust in, because you feel steady. You feel steady on your feet to make decisions. Your spirit and your soul feels like it's being eroded by this situation. And you're looking for hope. You want that light at the end of the tunnel, and it's there for you, Libra. I'm telling you, it's there for you. You've just got to make a decision, whether it's make a decision to fix the relationship and then find out ways on how you can fix the relationship. Get to the core of the issue. I feel like there's a lot of bickering going on over things, and you're thinking, why are we fighting about this? Why is this even an issue? Why is this important? Why are we disrupting our lives for this trivial matter? And this disruption in your head is reflected in your life. You're feeling like you can't keep up and catch up and do all those things you need to do. You are the creator of your world. Even if you can't leave the situation, don't leave the situation. If you shift your perspective on the situation, if you see the other person for what they're going through, why they're doing it, it's going to change your reality. And don't forget to celebrate with this person. Celebrate what you've been through, where you've come, and bring joy in. And I feel like that's where the bickering's coming from. The joy is lost. Life is getting in the way. There's no unity at the moment. You're like two separate people. This is coming up really big in your cards. It's really causing you a lot of distress, whether the situation is coming from outside of the relationship or outside of the connection, or if this be a work relationship. If there's a third party, I feel like there's a third party that is creating disharmony. Maybe that's the situation you need to be walking away from, the third party. Heart choices. There is a decision here to be made, Libra, whether that involves you walking away from the situation, walking away from the third party, or knuckling down and making this work. Now, I know you don't want any more confrontation, but sometimes we have to get to the nitty-gritty of things. Sometimes we have to get to the core issue, and there has to be that one last hurrah before we can move forward. And maybe it's time for you to get really truthful, time for you to stop sparing other people's feelings and really tell them how you're feeling. You can't get your needs met until you tell somebody what your needs are and give them the chance to meet them. Birth of creation. So this is telling me create a new start. Put it out there. Put it out to the people you're dealing with. This is my needs. This is how I'm feeling. This is what I want to do. Allow them, put that choice into their hands. Allow them, if they're going to come back and meet you in the same place, then there's somewhere you can grow for that. If not, then it's time for you to put yourself first. See, the last card that's come up for me is the Two of Cups. This situation is so important to you. I really do advise that you be vocal and you talk this out and see where it's going. Don't hide away from the situation anymore. Be realistic of what other people can give you and make sure they're realistic of what you can give too. Find a middle ground on this. April is going to be a big month for you, Libra. By the time you get to the end of this month, you're going to have really set things in motion to make you happier. It's so important to you right now. You feel defeated and you feel tired. So hold out for this month of April. Try and be positive and know that there is hope and there is change coming. I hope that was of some insight for you, Libra. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if this resonated for you, and comment below if you've already set these things in motion. I'll be putting out monthly horoscope readings and also videos at least once a week. Thank you for tuning in.